All right, welcome everyone to the Argyle Way. So this is the new channel that we're all creating right now. So just say hello, everyone. Basically,
Hello.
yeah,
Hi, how's it going?
yeah. So this is a new start for us, though, really. But what we're basically going to be talking about today is Argyle versus Derby. Well, I'd say this is one of the big games that's coming up right now.
Completely
and
agree.
and definitely and the transfer news as well, obviously, that I've been checking the past 12, probably 5 hours, is Birmingham City striker Sam Cosgrove for
Yeah.
6'4", he's played for multiple teams, but he's at Birmingham right now. But if we're thinking of going for a striker, then does that really push out any of the other strikers? Like, we got Ryan Hardy, Niall Ennis, and then Jeffcott, who hasn't even played. I thought you would have played yesterday, but what do you both think about that then?
Yeah. To be honest, I was surprised when Jeffcott wasn't playing. I was thinking, why is he playing Ryan Hardy in? I don't want to be harsh, but a Tim Pot trophy. Yeah, I was quite surprised really, because why didn't Hardy get a rest? Because he's got Derby up next, and he could have played Jeffcott on that. I mean, there's no harm playing Jeffcott in the Pizza Trophy. But yeah, I mean, does it push Jeffcott out the team? Does it push him out the team, and does it push him out of Argyle now? I reckon it does. Don't know what your thoughts are, but I reckon it does. I think he'll go out on loan to maybe another League One club. I'm not sure.
It definitely won't push Hardy out. He's the best striker we have at the moment. I'd say I'd say if it pushes anyone out, it will probably be Jeffcott, because I know he's nowhere near had the appearances or the goals that that Ryan Hardy has for our club the last few years. And if I was to say, if it was anyone, it would be Jeffcott, and surely it wouldn't be any of our loanies we've just got anyway. So that obviously depends on how they do this season. And of course, so far, obviously two of them, Finizaz and Mumba, they've both been fantastic for us this season so far.
Yeah, but yeah, Jeffcott as well and all that. But if we're gonna be talking about strikers, but Niall Ennis, and then the result yesterday, that was a result that obviously me and Liam went to that game, and Harvey and the other went to that game as well.
I seen Harvey at the ground. I'm like, yeah, hello. He clotted me actually. I was just walking down to get my tickets for the game, and he just went, "Oh, hello, Liam." I'm like, I'm just oblivious to everything. I just walk on, and I just clock him in the corner and on the right hand side. I'm like, "Oh, hello, Harvey." And
yeah,
I wanted to go on.
Oh, sorry. No, I was to say, unfortunately, viewers, I'm still in Hampshire at the moment with my bloody masters course. I'll be down in the mighty south, back in the mighty southwest on Sunday. So, no, looking forward.
Yeah.
So you can't go Derby then, Jack?
I can't go Derby. No, I really wanted to, and I was planning to, but unfortunately, even with a rail card to get there by train, it was like £69, which I know.
Good number.
I know, brilliant number. Especially one of my hero motorcycle riders rode with the number 69. But anyway, on Saturday, it was with a rail card to get to Derby from Southampton. It was like 69 quid. And to be honest, I didn't think it would be any cheaper going all the way from Plymouth to Derby. So I just said to myself, you know what, I'll give it a miss. I'll save my money, and I'll save myself for a few weeks' time when we play Pompey at Fratton Park.
To be fair, I mean,
I was so going to Pompey.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, without a rail card, you're looking at what, 140 quid minimum. So you're kind of lucky that you got a rail card. I have.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And it cost me 90 quid.
I need it anyway, because I unfortunately at 23 years old, I still cannot drive, and it's a pain.
Fortunately, I won't drive, so that's the thing for me. So, but well, as we're talking about Argyle versus Derby, the players that played yesterday, what does that mainly lead us to for the lineup wise? Probably, yeah, as Longwick played yesterday, Ryan Hardy played, Ennis played. But what do you guys think about the lineup wise? Like, do you think they'll be playing on that game as well?
Longwick, right?
Yeah, go on,
Because
Jack.
I saw him. He played against Bolton, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Shumi gives him another chance for Pride Park on Saturday. But as also, even though I know, of course, the Derby away is like you've said so far, Half one of our biggest games of the season so far, and
Definitely
to a certain extent, you'd probably say it's even more bigger than those 3 home games. Actually, in fact, we've had so far this season: Barnsley, Peterborough, and Bolton. That's for.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Liam.
To be honest, the away games that we've had big crowds, Charlton, to name one of them, and just big crowds over the seasons, we haven't performed well at the away grounds. That's just my preference. We haven't performed well against teams when we've had over 2K, over 3K. Don't know what it is, but we just don't perform well when we have massive crowds to back us. Just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. But hopefully
that's the thing that's let us down this season is our away form. Charlton.
So far, yeah.
We did win
with Forest Green.
Forest Green.
Mate, anybody can beat Forest Green.
Yeah.
I even said before the game, I was like, if we don't beat the most vegan club on the planet, then I don't know how our season's going to go at the moment. But we destroyed them 3-0. And basically, thank God for that.
I mean, if we don't, I hope we got this season, but if we don't, Forest Green stay in the league, I want to go to their ground, obviously. Definitely not getting food, though. I'm going to get a drink.
I had a mate of mine went to Forest Green the other week. He said it was all right, but he also said, and I was watching this on Argyle TV afterwards when I got back from filming from the Isle of Wight. I watched the full match replay, and literally, I'm not joking, guys. I know their fans will obviously disagree with me on this, but it's honestly one of the quietest atmospheres I've probably ever seen in my life. I could not believe it.
Ridiculous.
There we are. I know some clubs are really quiet, others are obviously really loud, like us, for example.
Yeah.
Like
our away wise. Our support has been incredible, really. Like
I saw it when I was at the Valley.
Season. Brilliant. Yeah. And we'll move on to derbies. Sorry, Liam. We'll move on to derbies. Their last starting lineup: Will Smith, Knight, Stearman, Cashin, Robert, Bird, Hurahan, Dobbin, Sibley, then Barkwisen and Collins. And then they bring off McGoldrick off the bench. Like, Derby's team, do you really... they've lost a couple of games this season, which I'm like...
They have.
Pretty surprising. But do you think
comes to mind?
Do you think that our team, obviously, with what we could possibly pull out, I think we could possibly give them a good game, but it depends. Like, Premier League proven Hurahan, see if he plays. Bird, good young player, and then Cashin, good young centre back, and then Sibley,
former player as well, Hurahan.
Yeah, former player.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting.
I mean, he'll definitely, if that's the case, and he's definitely fit enough for this weekend. I reckon he'll definitely play against us on Saturday. But my 100%. Question for Hurahan is, if he scores, do you think he'll celebrate against us?
I don't know.
It depends.
Most of his career was at Argyle. He's had 100. I think he's around 125 appearances and 15 goals in the space of 3 seasons. And 2 of those seasons he was at, we were basically in the dumps in League 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to Rotherham last season. So just don't remind me of that, please. And Ladapo scored, but he celebrated. So why wouldn't Hurahan?
Yeah. Like I've seen it with other players though before, but I've seen it with Lukaku when he done it to Everton fans when he pulled his ear up like that. But we've seen it with other players. We've seen it with loads of other players, but with Hurahan, we'll basically see where with that. But score prediction, a little too early for that, but score prediction.
Do you want to go first, Liam?
My head says 1-1 draw, but my heart says I think Derby will nick it 2-1, so I'm going to go Derby to win 2-1, unfortunately.
Sounds reasonable.
I'm a little bit more optimistic, not going to lie. I will be honest, I don't think we're going to win, but I don't think we're going to lose either. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think we'll grind out a point.
Yeah.
I'll take that, to be honest, because then if we beat them at home, then that's really good for our season.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know it's like a couple of weeks later until we play them at home? Or is it in October, November time? Or whenever we play them?
Actually.
Not sure, actually.
Or is that till like next year, or have I got that completely wrong?
Right.
I'm having a look right now just to double check the fixture list. It's always interesting. It is.
It's a shit.
I do this all the time in my spare time.
It's a shame though, because the other club, Devon club, they got to play them on a Tuesday night. And do you know what's funny? They got to play Derby on the Tuesday night, then they got to travel down to us. Oh dear.
Yep. But as well, yeah.
Our away trip at Grecians is, I think, is one of our last performances of the season. That I will 100% be going to, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'll be at that anyway.
It's the Devon derby. I mean, come on. Yeah. I have to go.
100%. You have to be going to that.
I'm going to the home game, not the away game. Harvey knows why.
And I will be honest.
Yeah.
I will be honest, guys. I haven't been to a derby match in ages, so it's and I know this season is best opportunity possible in a way. And as much as they are the annoying cousins, to a certain extent, it's actually as much as none of us like them, of course. In a way, it's actually not too bad that they're in the same league as us, if you think about it, because then the rivalry is there still. But as long as, of course, we thrash them every year, so that's the main thing.
It's a bonus. It's a bonus for
us. To be honest, are they coming back to reality now regarding points and wins? Because they was winning like 2-3 games, and then they're dropping off now. So are they coming back to reality? Probably.
Well, look at the other day. They won 7-0 against Cheltenham, and then they lose to them 1-0. It's basically that.
I did watch their performance against Wickham straight after I came back from Charlton, and to be fair, they did look really good against Wickham.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised by Wickham's performances as well, though.
Yeah, but I'd say both. Wickham, in fact, all three. Wickham, Oxford, and MK Dons.
Definitely
all three
MK
of them
Dons
have had slow starts to the season. But to be honest, though, and this was probably me being overconfident in my predictions. When I saw on the news that Scott Twine left to join Burnley, I thought that could damage Dons. And I know it sounds biased, but the reason why I predicted and I know a lot of people haven't gone with this, but in my League One predictions, I predicted Argyle to finish second this season behind Sheffield Wednesday, which I know is really high for us. But the reason why I did is because we haven't. First of all, we haven't sold any of our players, our main players, and we've kept our best players: Cooper, Joe Edwards, Ryan Hardy. They're obviously their examples. If anything, the only player that has pretty much left us was Sessegnon, but he was on loan anyway, and now he's at Charlton. He was against us the other week when I went to watch, but we've kept our squad together, and that's why I had high hopes for us this season.
Did you stay for the full game, Jack?
I did, yeah. No, I honestly no, I couldn't leave early. I couldn't do that in any football match. You pay a lot of money. I know. I spent 18 quid to watch Plymouth take on Charlton, but honestly, any football match, no matter what the scoreline is, I want to be there for my whole team for the full 90 minutes. And the minute the whistle goes, that's it. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And that's where I was filming it at the time, going, Full time, Charlton 5, Plymouth 1, and that was horrible,
God.
wasn't it? And I was speaking to a few Plymouth fans that day as well. And also I met Pieface at half time. I don't think I've mentioned that to you guys yet, actually.
Did you put a pie? Did you get a pie and put it to his face just for the bounce?
Not quite.
No.
I was hoping to have a picture with him, but he didn't want a picture, which, should be fair, I couldn't blame him for, because both of us were in terrible moods with the fact it was 3-0 at half time. But honestly, no, I met him, which is the main thing, and had a few conversations with him then. But no, I really wanted a picture. But at the end of the day, everyone has their own lives on what they want to do at the end of the day, and there's too many fans these days in the world that put so much pressure on I don't know, getting photos, autographs, selfies with famous people on YouTube or in general, and and no wonder they can get really angry, and I can't blame them, to be honest. And
I'm gonna also jump on the bandwagon here with obviously all of our players didn't leave, but I'm gonna talk about Panucci Kamara. Like, earlier in the season, we thought he was going to leave the club.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I was worried about this summer as well, is that I thought Kamara was going to leave, because I saw Burnley were linked with him as well. And I thought, I was there looking at it, I was like, no, he can't leave. He's
and Sheffield Wednesday.
And Sheffield Wednesday as well. Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Like, he hasn't played a game this season, but do you think he will start playing more games this season?
I mean, if it's deadline day tomorrow, then surely he has to. But the only concern with that being, if he doesn't play that much between now and end of December, then bugger knows what the January transfer window is going to look like for us. And also for January, of course, depends on where we are in the table.
Yeah, because we're obviously good. We're higher than Exeter. That's a good start. But where are we in the league at the moment?
I mean, we should be anyway.
We are fifth in the league, and we've got Derby next, who are sixth in the league. We have 4 wins, 2 losses. They have 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. They've scored 5 goals. We've scored 10 goals. They've conceded 3, and we've conceded 7.
We have conceded quite a few.
We've conceded quite a lot,
and most of that was in that Charlton game.
Yeah, most of them was in that game. Yeah. But
I'm still looking for when we play. Here we go. This for you, Liam. So we play Derby at home on the 28th of January next year.
3 days after my birthday.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, bonus.
And my birthday's in June, so I have the Euros and the World Cup to watch for that.
Great.
Nice.
Get to watch Southgate drive England to the ground, but
oh my days.
But I feel like that will I think we should call it there. I think we should probably call it there for now. But that was a good little first recording. But hey ho.
Do you guys want to hear my my League One predictions briefly before we leave? It's up to you. It's up to you. Just I hadn't shared it with you three yet, and of course Harvey, who's not on the Zoom call at the moment. But yeah, no, I'll put it out because it's just to reach out to fans as well to see what they
bit of extra content for the fans everyone.
I know it's funny enough, I'm saying my predictions now, and it's the 1st of September tomorrow. Okay. It's okay, here's somewhere. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Bottom 4, I went with Fleetwood, Port Vale, Morecambe, and a surprising one actually, Accrington Stanley.
You fraud. You didn't even put Exeter in the bottom. You absolute fraud.
I knew someone would say that to me about that.
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't though is because well, first of all, I will be honest. I thought not just our fans, of course, but I thought nearly every single League One fans and EFL fans were already writing them off. They're a tricky one because they hadn't signed many players, but they hadn't sold many players either.
Yeah,
a bit similar to us in a way. However, obviously at the moment there's a bit of a difference between Exeter and Plymouth. They've just got promoted. We've just missed out on the playoffs, but
Yeah.
I don't know. And also, I don't know what it is, but like the other thing being is that I have a feeling most people on social media these days usually end up predicting like the 4 or 3 teams from the league below that come up to go straight back down. I don't always quite see that. And out of the 4 that have just been promoted, the only one I've gone for that I think will go down is Port Vale. And I think Forest Green will only just survive because I've got them to finish 20th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would have had them higher if Rob Edwards didn't go to Watford.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just realised we've got 9 minutes left. Oh, God.
This is why Zoom winds me up.
Yeah. I'll have to upgrade it soon.
20th, I went with Forest Green. 19th, I went with their neighbours, Cheltenham. 18th, I went with Cambridge. Then I had Exeter in 17th. So I still think I'll finish bottom half anyway. 16th, Lincoln. 15th, Shrewsbury. 14th, Burton. And 13th, this might surprise people. 13th, I went with Barnsley. So, and they've just been relegated from the Championship. So,
against us, with their team, they didn't look like a team that just got relegated from the Championship.
Yeah.
With no strikers. They need a striker, I'd honestly say. And then they said that on, I'm going to just shout out the Reds on tour. I watched that video the other day. They need a striker. Nice. I honestly do say that because they lacked clinical finishes on that day.
To be honest, against Barnsley anyway, I expected us to win just because we was at home. So
you know what's funny? I had that down for us to win 1-0 as well, and we did.
Yeah,
obviously, well over the moon on that one. No, that was a tricky one. No, I don't know what it is with predictions, not just in League One, but in all of the top 5 leagues in England and Wales in general. I don't know what it is, but I feel I'm one of those people that I like to go for basically bold predictions. So like many people would predict that, and then so like a team that I think that could surprise people, and then a team that people would expect to do well that I don't think are going to do as well. And I don't know that's I looked at Barnsley's squad, I looked at Derby's squad, and I looked at Peterborough's squad. And I just thought Barnsley would nowhere near challenge like Peterborough and Derby, I think will. But I don't know. That's just me. Obviously, predictions are obviously really hard to do, but this is what
the thing with the predictions.
Obviously, this is what I went for anyway. And then the top 12th I had Charlton, 11th I had Wickham, 10th, my surprise of the season I had Bristol Rovers. And then the top 9, I had MK Dons 9th, Derby 8th, and Oxford to just miss out on the playoffs in 7th, which leaves me to my top 6. 6th Pompey, 5th Bolton, 4th Peterborough, 3rd Ipswich, 2nd Plymouth, champions Sheffield Wednesday. And then I said it would be an Ipswich-Bolton final and Bolton to go through, last-minute winner.
Yeah. And I'm going to jump onto the Bolton game before we end this, because 6 minutes. But the Bolton game, I'm going to jump onto that as well. I saw the Bolton fans on Twitter saying, "Well, we deserve to win that game. How on earth did we not win that game?" But I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now. That goal, their chance that hit the post and Cooper saved, I'm surprised that didn't even go in. From my end, I thought that was in. I was like, no. But he's going to be a very clinical, a very important player for us this season. Lucky that he didn't go to Norwich and Michael Cooper. Definitely.
No, Burnley actually, mate.
Or Burnley, Norwich as well. I think Norwich were interested in him.
Was it?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not surprised Norwich are, because I don't know how long they want to keep Tim Krul on at the moment.
Yeah, he's like 38 now, ain't he?
Be cruel if he goes, isn't it?
Are we doing jokes now, live and recording? Brilliant.
Come on, it has to surely be part of the channel, hasn't it?
Yeah, we'll get used to that. Yeah, but I think we'll call it there. But this is a start of many more recordings on this channel. But thank you to Liam as well for joining. Thank you to Jack as well. And hopefully in the next one,
no worries.
Harvey will also jump in one soon. But for now, I think he might be busy. But hey ho, we'll end it there. Thank you so much for everyone for watching. And we'll see you in the next video. Green Army!
Up the Argyle!
Up the Argyle! Peace.